Yeah.
I don't have an explanation for myself besides the fact that this was a book that I knew everyone was going to read, and I needed to buy it so that I wasn't spoiled by anyone. But we did it, friends, and we got our copy of Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. I did not think in my tiny little town, at my tiny little bookstore, local bookstore, that they would have Iron Flame in stock. Usually it would take a little bit, but no. They had their own little cute little table with cute little dragons on it. It is here in my hands and it is glorious. And when you put it up next to Fourth Wing, I mean, look at them. And here's the thing. I had my videos planned out for the month, as you saw from my last video on my November reset. And then the book came out and I'm like, you know what? Instead of doing this week's video plan, let's instead do an Iron Flame reading vlog. What am I hoping with Iron Flame? I'm hoping that there's a little bit more show than tell. I'm very interested because of that ending. I want to see more of that character development. I'm very excited. So that is what we're going to be doing in this vlog. You're going to be watching me read non-spoiler. That's what I'm also going to say. This will be a non-spoiler vlog, so you do not have to worry about being spoiled. We are going to read this, and I'm going to tell you how it goes, or you're going to see how it goes. I don't know how this is going to go. So let's get into this very exciting, anticipated release reading vlog. So it's been a few days. It is now Friday and it's also my Friday off, so that means I have a lot of time to read today. However, it is also my husband's birthday, so I do need to go into town and get a few things for his birthday, as well as I'm picking him up lunch. But before that, let me give you guys a quick reading update because I haven't given you one yet. I am a little over 200 pages into Iron Flame, and I got feelings, I got thoughts, I got ideas, and I need to explain them because I don't know what to feel right now. I do enjoy that this book pretty much picks up right after the end of Fourth Wing. I'm really liking that. I'm loving Violet's character development, shifting from Fourth Wing to Iron Flame. I'm loving that, and I'm loving the characters again. I'm enjoying all of that. However, we are, as I said, 200 and some pages into this book, and I feel like nothing has happened. Like, there's nothing going on. Like, there is stuff going on, but it feels like the first 200 pages are kind of just dragging along. We went from a very fast Fourth Wing ending with like an explosion of sorts to Iron Flame, where it feels like I'm reading these 200 pages and it's the same thing every day. I understand that this book is introducing a lot more into the world, which is another thing I'm enjoying. There is a little bit more world building. That's my feelings. I am hoping that it's going to pick up pace here soon. I'm hoping that the things that I want to happen are going to happen because they're not happening, but we'll see. I do want to get, either I'm gonna go and get a coffee or I'm gonna make a coffee at home. I'm gonna read a little bit maybe. No, I don't have enough time to read right now. I need to go get stuff done. And then we'll pick up Iron Flame. So I was gonna go to Starbucks. However, my favorite coffee place is the one that I just go to. I ended up getting a dark chocolate peppermint cold brew with a sweet cream foam on top. That tastes like Christmas. This makes me really happy. My iced coffee addiction has like blown up in the last year. I was one of those few people that survived university and my degrees without being caffeinated. I was not a big fan of coffee until I turned about 26, 27. I need to go to Target. I think he wants, I'm gonna see if they have it there. I don't know when it was supposed to release, but there's a new Modern Warfare game. That is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to Target, get the stuff, and then go pick him up lunch, so. What just happened? What the fuck is happening is right. Okay. Oh my god. I don't even know what I just read. Hey guys, good morning or good afternoon. I'm coming at you with another reading update because let me tell you, last night's ending reading session left me feeling a whole lot of things because a lot of shit has happened in this book. I am now literally, as you can see, 100 pages away from the ending, and so many things have happened. There are still things I don't like about this book, but there are just as many things that I really enjoy about this book. And one of the things is that we're finally getting the world building that I want. We're finally getting at least more of the world building. Could it still be more intricate and detailed? Yes, but we're actually getting the outside world and we're not so focused on this one tiny little area. I do plan on finishing it at some point today. I now need to know what happens at the end. If I thought the first 200 pages were boring, the last 200 pages have been thing after thing after thing, and I'm really liking it, and the plot is going at a really nice steady pace now, and so that's really enjoyable. But it's going very well. I'm having a good time. There are still things in Fourth Wing that I enjoyed, like the continuous action-y pace of Fourth Wing. There was just always something going on in Fourth Wing, whereas in here there's kind of a lot of lulling around. There's that. Then we have some book mail that I've already opened, and it's book mail that you guys already know about because obviously I did a TBR jar at the beginning of this month, and one of the prompts that I picked was to pick a book from my wish list, and it came in finally because it was also released on November 7th, and that is The Darkness Before Them, and I am really loving this cover, really enjoying the cover that we have here. Hoping to get to this at some point this month. It's kind of daunting because this is a 600 page book, and this is think it's about 600 pages as well. Yeah, it's 547 pages. And I'm reading very big books this month, I've realized. I'm excited to read this though. So far there's not a lot of Goodreads reviews on it, which I'm okay with. We're gonna eat lunch first. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat lunch first, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. And we are going to finish this today at some point. I don't even know what to say. So, obviously, I finished Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, and I have so many thoughts, so many feelings. The ending of this book was pretty epic. Like, definitely did not see that coming. I saw something coming. There was a few things that I kind of figured were going to happen. There was a lot of things that I was like, no idea. Had no clue that this was going to happen, and there were moments where I kind of just broke, and I don't cry in books, and it was hard. It can't get any more complicated than this, and of course it does. There's just so many things I want to say about this book. This book was definitely an emotional and physical roller coaster of a ride, and I wish I knew somebody or had friends that were going to read this book, and so I can't vent and rant and ramble about certain aspects of the book, but that's okay. So let's quickly talk about the things that I enjoyed in Iron Flame. Number one is the transition from Fourth Wing to Iron Flame. I thought that the transition was absolutely amazing. It didn't feel like you were thrown right into the next book. There was a very good, smooth transition. Number two, the world building. We are given so much more world building in Iron Flame than we were in Fourth Wing. If you have read Fourth Wing, pretty much the plot takes place in the academy. Don't really go anywhere outside of that. There's so much more world building in Iron Flame. We're given more of the outside world. We're given more information. We're given more lore. We're given more just background information that I honestly think was needed in Fourth Wing. I enjoy intricate fantasy, and granted, the world building wasn't to the level of like high intricate fantasy as of yet, but the world building was there and it was decent. Then what I really loved was the character and character development, as well as characters' relationships. I think the Violet in Fourth Wing has grown so well from Fourth Wing to Iron Flame, but what was more important to me was the relationships. And I'm not talking about the romance relationship, I am talking about the friendships and the found family aspect. There's so much found family in Iron Flame, and it makes me so happy and how Violet interacts with those that she loves the most. And then finally, the romance. I was actually honestly surprised. Fourth Wing had a lot of focus on that romance to the point where it just felt like it was pulling away from the plot and world building. I will say that obviously this is still very focused on the romance, but you're given more of a balance this time. Now to talk about the things that I really didn't enjoy about Iron Flame, and the biggest being the first 200 pages. As I said earlier in the vlog, the first 200 pages were boring. Nothing happened. The same situation that was happening at the beginning of the book continued to happen throughout the book for 200 and some pages, and Violet's inner thoughts annoyed me because she was a lot of woe is me. It got cumbersome, and it was 200 pages of like, do I really want to continue reading this if this is going to continue? There were still times where she made really childish decisions, and you were like, why did you even do that? Like, what was the point of this? Or there were a lot of times where there was something thrown into the book and it was like, was this even necessary? Was this needed? Should this book have been 600 and some pages? I don't personally think so. I think there's so much that could have been cut out and you still would have kept so much of the meat of the book. But in the end, it was a good book and I was really impressed with it. I didn't think I was gonna love it. I heard that the third book in this is going to most likely be coming out in May. At least that's what the rumors are. Do I plan on continuing? Yes, I do. The ending in this was absolutely explosive and I need to know what happens next. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, guys. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that notification bell for more videos like this and also subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.